VIP member today. What's up, everybody? We are live once again for the Guns and Radio podcast.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Okay.
Woo. Hyped. We're gonna have a good night tonight. Just like last week, it's gonna be another great, awesome Tuesday with your boys, of course. You know,
I know, right? Didn't Tuesday suck before we came along?
Tuesdays are great, man. You know, you gotta look something good to look forward to before the hump. You know, for your Wednesday.
That's right. Well, if you need something before your hump, we're glad that you chose us for your pre-hump ritual here.
Haha.
Hopefully, every time you're about to hump, you'll listen to us to help you get through the hump. You know,
The hump de bump.
because that's what we're about. You know, we're about making humping better. Okay.
Make humping great again.
Look, I ain't saying making jack shit. That slogan's been a little fucked up for me.
That's true. Everyone's been using it.
Especially since TikTok's fucking getting banned. I'm really pissed about that. We'll have plenty of time to talk about that and much more tonight on the show. Well, not for you. You'll still get it. That's right.
That's true.
You don't have our fucking Congress to fuck with.
That's all right. It's time for y'all to start getting VPNs. We're from our sponsor. No, we're not sponsored. I wish.
Yeah, we used to have a VPN that sponsored us. They never fucking paid us anything. But
nothing. It was just a referral link for an old one I used to use.
Bastards. Anyway. Well, we got a whole big show for you tonight. We got a new fantasy rock draft, got some news to read, and I got a couple of interesting things and even a game to play for you tonight. So it's gonna be a pretty good night on Guns and Radio. And we thank you guys for joining us. So with that, for the 325th time, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Guns and Radio podcast.
Motherfuckers to the show that should be heard. Download on your smartphone the show that you deserve. Streaming fucking bullshit, you know that's what we are. Podcast full of madness, isn't that absurd?
It do be quite absurd, if you ask me.
Some days it do be, honestly. You know, this is what happens when you're a live setting.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen on this show. Nothing can go wrong when it's live, right? Isn't that what they used to say in the WWE?
That's true, you know. You gotta go with the flow, brother. It's some good shit.
Oh, speaking of brother, how about that?
I knew it was gonna get mentioned, and I'm so fucking glad that orange piece of fake garbage known as Hulk Hogan got booed last week on Raw. I hate that man. And I don't care about whatever. Everyone's like, oh, but it's about his political beliefs. No, the dude's a known piece of shit. That's the problem.
Look, it didn't help.
It didn't help either. But like,
then how come the Undertaker didn't get booed?
Because he's not like, going to friggin' national conventions and
Clan meetings. You can call them what they are.
Yeah. He's not going to these national conventions and grandstanding, brother, I need another payday, brother. I need attention, spotlight on me, let me tell 50,000 more lies about how I almost played bass for Metallica and wrestled 400 days out of the year when there's not 400 days in a year. I mean, I could go on and on about the many lies of Hulk Hogan, but a lot of YouTubers have done it way better than I could. So,
oh man, yeah, I got a lot to say about a lot of that shit, and you know what? I'm just gonna start out by saying, first of all, this. A dog fucking dick, and that's all I got to say about that. And look who it is.
Speak up.
Happy motherfucking New Year's, Jay, no mans.
Okay, we're gonna play a
Gentlemen.
game, guys. It's gonna be called
Can I
Guess the
ask a question
Canadian.
first? What does it say in that song? All I
I don't
hear is
have a
like,
fucking-
"Oh, salty balls." Da, 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 da.
I don't know. I think
Salty
it's like
balls.
Portuguese.
K-pop, man, it's a whole genre unto itself.
Yeah, it's some other foreign language.
Hyper pop Japanese rave music, as like Spotify would put on your day list or something.
Getting
Okay,
really
guys.
hot here. Oh fuck.
If this is your first time tuning in, now that we know nobody's listening anymore.
Oh, that's how to get that off my chest. Put my titties back.
Yeah, for anyone listening to the audio version, no one has blessed their load. Okay, not yet, at least.
But
I'm
you
gonna leave
could.
it on like
You gotta wait till the after show for
hip-hop.
that.
I'm gonna
That's
leave it
right.
down like Hip Hop Anonymous tonight.
All right, guys, we're going to
Oh,
play
yeah.
a game. For those of you tuning in for the first time ever, the game is called Guess the Canadian. All right.
Ooh.
Is it me? Is it Chris? Or is it Jeff? Now, I know all three of us are looking quite Canadian right now.
Hey, man, it's winter. It's cold. Friggin' balls right now.
Cold out, man. It's supposed to
Yeah.
get down to 1 tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't like that
Like
kind
negative
of weather.
10 with the wind chill.
I am not about that kind of weather.
I'm not a boot.
I got to stay in the house. if
I
it's
go to
gonna
Tim
get-
Hortons and stay warm on coffee and cocoa during those times.
Yeah, me too. While I'm eating poutine. And
Oh, gosh.
I think I just burned out every Canadian thing I know. So
Yeah. And Tim Hortons, which is not even Canadian owned anymore. It's owned by a fucking Brazilian company. So
Yeah, because I have the best coffee, man.
yeah. Well, that's
You
Columbia.
gotta put A with B and create C. That's how it rolls.
oh man, that sucks. Because that means I'm never gonna have true Tim Hortons now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I mean, their product gets shittier by the year. So
Well, we still got clearly Canadian. Okay.
got two. They're flying the banner for us pretty well. So can't complain.
Well, I heard
Oh.
you guys lost Justin, and now
Oh.
now Trump wants to acquire, quote unquote, not only Greenland but also Canada.
Oh, my
Because
gosh.
you just go down to your local post office, fill out the forms, and you acquire it. That's how you get
That's
it.
it. Yeah.
Well, I think the only reason he wants to acquire Canada is because that's where everybody's going to avoid his next presidency.
Or just do all the celebrities are doing. They're all moving to Europe.
That's a pretty good idea.
Well,
Let's
I
all
know they're
move here.
evacuating LA.
Yeah.
Those of you listening in LA, I hope you're safe and okay, and your families are too. Jeez, Pete's.
I hope all you normal
$30
people. are.
billion worth of fucking damage.
Yeah, and it only burned down 2 houses.
Oh, there's plenty more, man. You see the shots of the power
I
surge?
know. I just have a hard time feeling bad for like all these mansions on fire, and yeah, it don't make me feel
It's
that.
not
bad.
all of them though.
It's not
I mean,
all.
you have to
There's people-
understand that Hollywood, quote unquote, is only like 2% of LA.
Well, for all the normal people out there like us that are having a hard time, I do feel bad for you. But yeah, Russ Young suck a dick. I ain't donating.
Anybody else find it ironic that Allstate canceled 75,000 plus homeowners insurance in the last year because of high risk of fire damage or fires, and they are moving the football game to the Allstate Arena, or
wow!
stadium. So you got
Strong
that going
irony
for you.
there.
You know, I've been seeing a lot about that. Some people are talking about like there's some kind of pipeline they've been wanting to run, and now look at this. These fires just happen to be in the path of where they're wanting to run that pipeline or some shit. Like I've been seeing a lot of conspiracy theories about that online. I ain't saying I believe them because I don't think our government's that fucking organized, but I'm saying I've seen them.
They're sure more organized than ours. So
Ain't no
Do you
such
even have
thing.
a standing government right now? With
Really?
Justin
We're still
gone?
waiting.
It's just anarchy.
listen, our prime minister fucking resigned, and he's like still waiting till March to find someone else to take the spot. It's like it's a joke right now.
They still have
Sure.
Mounties.
Please, they can barely
Dudley
do
do.
shit.
Dudley Do-Right is still up there keeping everybody in line.
Right? Yeah.
I do
Rocky
need to
and
say
Bullwinkle are
that
holding it strong for us.
exactly 33 years ago, to the fucking date, to the fucking T, to the time almost, I was walking through the front doors of the Nutter Center to see Axel slice his hand on the microphone stand.
Well, that kind of sucks.
That was
I mean, that he slid his hand.
today. I mean, it made for a landmark GNR show, so I was
Fair
there.
enough.
And then I was also at Steven's first show in Cincinnati. So right place, right time.
I've always wanted to be at one of those Axel gets pissed off shows. I thought that would be fun.
He kept us cool after he did it. I was surprised. I mean, the jam the band did while he was getting, fixed up. Slash got fucking yelled at on stage. That was kind of funny. Like,
God damn it, Slash! Don't fucking play for 20 minutes.
Yeah, he's over there bleeding out, and Slash is just.
I mean, for him to go on Stern and actually talk about that show, I was like, okay, I hit a landmark show for a gun show.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I
they can.
offended one.
They all are gonna remember it. So
Yeah. So yeah,
Well,
that was
he's-
exactly 33 years ago to the fucking second almost. I walked through the fucking doors.
Oh wow! Like today? That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool, man.
And ironically, it's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. And I told her, peace, going to a gun show. And then 20 years later, I did it on Mother's Day for the Bowery Ballroom, the New York run. That
Oh
he
wow!
did with the Democracy guys.
Oh, they're doing that at the small club run.
Yeah. Well, it was I think 2 weeks at I can't remember, the Hammerstein Ballroom shows. That was it.
Oh, no, 6. Yeah. They did 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah. So I was at the Friday and the Sunday night shows.
Oh wow!
And the Sunday night was Mother's Day. And I flew back that morning and went straight to work Monday. My flight was at 6 a.m. It's but it was worth it.
So back in the day, that reminds me, Jeff. Back in the day, we used to do a bit called "On This Day in Rock and Roll History." I thought it would be fun to talk about a few things that happened this week in rock and roll history from now until the 20th. What do you guys say? Shall we get a few of these? Because I'm not going through everything. I just picked out some that I thought were really funny.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Sure.
So, today, actually, in 2014, Justin Bieber was questioned by police after someone egged his neighbor's house. Bieber
I
spoke to the
remember this.
police in relation to the incident, which saw him accused of throwing the eggs at his neighbor's house while his neighbor and his neighbor's daughter were on the balcony filming him. He was not arrested.
Of course he
Justin
wasn't.
Bieber egged a house today, and
He
what
paid for
11
it
years ago?
financially.
Didn't he friggin' pee on his neighbor's lawn or some shit?
This was the beginning of his assholery, if I remember
Dude,
correctly.
could you imagine
Yeah.
making
his bratty
it well
kid,
enough?
rich kid syndrome, when he raced the Ferrari and everything.
Yeah.
This was the beginning of all that shit.
I think God was aiming for Justin Bieber when he got Ryan Dunn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
I think in the
God,
long
you-
run, maybe Diddy had his way with him, so you never
Yeah. I
know.
was gonna say, God, at that
Max.
time, you could have got Diddy 10 years ago.
Could have
the
butt
uni-
grabbed some sense into him.
So I guess the universe worked out. It all evened out in the end. In January 15th, 2002, 1980s British pop legend Adam Ant was arrested and charged with throwing a car alternator through the window at the Prince of Wales pub in Camden, London, and then threatening the patrons with a pistol.
Because that's
Whoops,
what you
I'm
just
sorry.
randomly grab
I'm
and
sorry.
throw.
With a starting pistol. This motherfucker pulled parts off of his car and then started attacking people with it.
He didn't want to get destruction of property, so he just did destruction of personal property. And he was probably drunk, so he's like, I can't drive anyways. So he just
Yeah.
pulled the alternator out.
On January 16th, 2021, American producer Phil Spector died in prison.
Oh, boo.
Thank fucking
I'm just kidding.
God.
Thought we would have something to tie
His hair,
that
though,
to.
lives on.
Oh yeah, his hair
Yeah.
will never die, no matter
There
how
should
many.
be a whole section in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just a
Phil
Phil
Spector's
Spector
face.
wig. That's it.
It's funny, his wigs are the only thing that hasn't burned in the fire yet. Now the fire has burned them,
Can't take those to
everything
hell,
around
Phil.
them, but they just don't burn.
Yeah.
January 16, 2009, Boy George was sentenced to 15 months in prison after being convicted of falsely imprisoning a male escort.
Because, that's what rich people do.
Yeah.
He knew everything about the crying game that night.
Oh.
Jeez Louise.
Damn. He admitted to handcuffing the male hooker to a wall in 2007, but he said he did it in order to trace his missing property. I guess he thought the hooker stole from him. Even male hookers got to steal, man. What's up with hookers and stealing?
Damn.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one. Have you had a
Cut off the
hooker
male
like
Cardi
that?
B right at his legs.
I'll send one to your house, bud.
Oh, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
January 16th, 1996, Jamaican authorities opened fire on Jimmy Buffett's seaplane, mistaking it for a drug trafficker's plane. U2
This is
singer,
what happens when you're rich and you take those puddle jumps from like Jamaica to the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
There is no cocaine, only margarita mixers on here.
U2
Wow.
singer Bono was also on the plane. Nobody got hurt.
oh man, if only. I mean, I want to trade Jimmy, you know, but take Bono.
Oh, I trade Jimmy for Bono right now. Like we
It's
bring
like when
Jimmy
that bullet
back
just
from the
goes through
dead.
one window, hits Bono, goes out the other window, and the plane keeps
man.
and everybody rejoices.
January 17th, 1981, Chris Caputo's favorite band, Motley Crue, was formed when Nikki Sixx left the band London and began rehearsing with drummer Tommy Lee.
Izzy was in London.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very old Sunset Strip band.
He was in there. He wasn't there long though.
January 19th, 1988, Bon Jovi and Motley Crue manager Doc McGee pled guilty to importing more than 40,000 pounds of marijuana into the United States from Colombia via a shrimp boat.
Because, you know, whatever's incognito.
Yeah, and the best part about that, I think he only got community service for that. And his community service was like basically throwing two big.
I bet you dollars to pesos, no pun intended, that he like wasn't on site when it happened, and they just pointed at him, and he's just like,
so I've heard like stories about this shit too. Like it was him and like a bunch of other guys, like they were like doing some drug smuggling, whatever, and he got off just with community service. And like
he paid a fine of $15,000 and a 5-year suspended sentence. He didn't even get community service. He paid a little money.
Okay, maybe that was a different thing. I remember he got booked, I think, for cocaine or some shit, and then like he got community service for that. And that's how he became with the Monsters of Rock Festival in Moscow.
Oh wow!
They did the Moscow Peace Festival, and that considered as community service.
I'm going to read this from Jeff Card. This comment. He says that Adam Ant once lived in a very small town in Pikeville, Tennessee. Well, that's interesting. And Mike Blakesley's in the chat. What's up, Mike? We are back.
He's on time.
This is not a pre-taped episode. We are actually live. All right, now here we go. Here's one I've actually learned something about from doing this. On January 20th, 1982, during an Ozzy Osbourne concert in Des Moines, Iowa, a member of the audience threw a bat onto the stage. Stunned by the light, the bat laid motionless, and thinking that it was a rubber fake, the singer picked it up and attempted to bite the head off. Oops. As he did this, however, the bat started to flap its wings, and Ozzy soon realized it wasn't fake, but was in fact a living thing. And after the show, Ozzy was immediately rushed to the nearest hospital for rabies shots.
Yep.
So I always thought he actually did bite the fucking head off the bat.
Well, he did, but the dove, and when like Shannon reintroduced him after he left Sabbath.
Yeah, I knew about the dove. Like that was the one everybody get. I think that's the two incidences people get mixed up is the bat and the dove. Because he did. But
respectfully, if he did the dove, doing the bat, and him claiming like, "Whoa, I thought it was dead or a rubber," is hard to believe, Oz. When you picked it up and it was. Well, it's a cold-blooded creature, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah. You pick it up, it's hairy.
Well, we also got some birthdays this week, so happy birthday to the following. LL Cool J, Dave Grohl, Ronnie Van Zant, Adam Jones, Ronnie Millsap, Caputo, one of your favorites, Kid Rock, Jonathan Davis, Johnny O'Keefe, Phil Everly, Janis Joplin, Dolly Parton, Robert Palmer, Francis, I never get this guy's name right. Buckholes from the Scorpions, Ian Hill, Paul Stanley, Rob Burton, and Matthew Tuck, and anybody else watching whose birthday it might be. Maybe Jeff.
Nope. Past mine.
I feel like somebody important's birthday happened and I can't remember it, or I forgot it.
Well, we lost Carter since we've seen you last.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
I mean, when you're almost 100 years old.
I mean, it is to be expected, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, he got to 3 digits. That's pretty impressive in and of itself.
Yeah, dude. Like, you know, what would suck is being the last of your homies to go.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That would be, yeah.
Like, what you had to bury them all and then like just wait around TikTok.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Well, let's see. Fantasy Rock Draft.
Let's get into it. Hit that intro, baby.
Fantasy rock draft. We're building our teams. With legends and risks, it's a rock lover's dream. Chris picks his players. Dustin picks his two.
That's me.
Who reigns supreme. That's up
That
to
is you, yes.
Fuck yeah.
It's the Fantasy Rock Draft, and man, we had a great Fantasy Rock Draft last week. We did best destination songs, and with 74% of the vote, your boy Dustin Bones won with his team of Detroit Rock City, Hotel California, and No Sleep Till Brooklyn. There we go. And this week, we've got the best after hours anthems, songs that capture the vibe of living after midnight. As always, Chris Caputo somehow managed to win the fucking coin toss.
It's a 50-50 chance. I mean, either way.
You always win, even when we bring in a real coin, because we figured out Alexa always just says heads. So we
Yeah.
brought in a real coin this time and had a fair coin toss. And Caputo
Run damn peso.
from a peso that I thought was a Canadian some shit.
You thought it was a it's
thought
not
it
thick
was-
enough, brother.
It's not a toonie. Okay. I
Yes.
kept saying what, Looney Tune or some shit?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Looney's the $1. Toonies are $2.
Even y'all nicknames for y'all money cartoony as fuck. Y'all money looks like Monopoly money.
Yeah.
I do
Alright.
wish I will say I do envy the different colors, because what you
Yeah.
told me about reaching into your wallet and you can just kind of stem through the colors and know what to grab
Mhm.
rather than having to pull it out and look at it. That is a very good point. I
Yeah,
didn't think
dude.
of.
At the same time, you Canadians don't have to whip your wads out, so you don't have to show everybody what you're holding. You know, you just look in, find a color, pull it out.
Well, see, in America, we want to whip our wads out and show everybody what we're holding. That's why we get robbed.
Not in your neighborhood, we don't.
Yeah.
I was just
Wait,
kidding.
whipping out your wads. I think they call that a freak off. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never bought that much baby oil.
Poor Johnson and Johnson.
Anyway, Chris, why don't you go first and give us your first pick in the Fantasy Rock Draft?
Yeah. So I try and keep like this thing's rock and roll, but like the first song that came to me for like something after hours, Get Low by Lil Jon. Because like if I heard that shit come up, I'd start a riot.
To
In a
the
good way.
window, to the wall. To the
Yeah.
wall.
Dun, 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 dun.
Somebody out there has rioted to the window.
Oh hell yeah.
Where you gonna throw that brick? To the window. Where you gonna throw that alternator? To the window.
Wall. Point a gun at the wall. I'm gonna start shooting this wall up.
Oh, it wasn't even a gun. After I read it, it was the starter pistol for his car. Like his fucker literally pulled shit off his car.
I need a new one anyways.
Got to make sure you don't drive.
Well,
I'm not insured.
I picked "Living After Midnight" by Judas Priest as my
a good
first
one.
pick.
Oh yeah.
What was your second pick, Chris?
No, just because like I don't know. For after hours, I always think of like weird like house music being done in a warehouse, like playing in a warehouse with lots of drugs going on. And
Okay.
one
yeah,
song,
drugs.
yeah, I did look for some
Yeah,
inspiration. So
drugs.
yeah. Classic Jeff one from last season about doing drugs.
You either do drugs or you don't.
Exactly. Do it for state or you don't. My second pick, this one came to me wildly. I was like, oh, I forgot about this song. Gimme, Gimme, Gimme by ABBA.
Okay.
Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. Do, 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 do.
Okay.
'Cause people like go crazy for that the last couple of years. Like, you ever see like DJs drop that shit, people go nuts.
I feel like I've heard that more recently
The
than
last
I
few
have,
years.
yeah,
Yeah.
in my whole life.
I think
So,
TikTok kind of helped bring it back and like the reels and all that stuff, short form videos.
oh yeah, rest in peace, TikTok. Well, my second pick was "Rock and Roll All Night" by Kiss.
Oh, happy early birthday gift to Paul Stanley then.
Oh yeah, could be like the girls.
Yeah. Oh, what's my birthday? Who's gonna give me a girl for my birthday?
That joke where you send a male stripper to somebody's house,
For
and for
Paul
some reason he's not immediately sent back. I tried that, and I waited outside for 2 hours. He was in there.
Knowing Paul Stanley, you make him a nice cup of Folgers coffee and then show him his workout tape.
I think I have that. I don't know.
A nice
Anyway.
cup of Folgers. Yeah.
What was your last pick?
My last pick, I had to pick like something like a rock and roll song. So I was thinking like a Queen song because Queen always makes some pretty good hype songs. Don't Stop Me Now. That's what I went with.
I mean, I think of ABBA as rock and roll. I mean, I know it's technically
way.
disco,
Yeah.
but it feels like very rock and roll to me. Well, my final pick was "Night Moves" by Bob Seger. Working on the night move.
I fucking hate Bob Seger.
Well, do you
Yeah.
throw in, Jeff?
Oh, okay. I'll do. Now, what's the category? Just so I don't fuck it up.
Best after hours anthems, songs that capture the nightlife, if you will.
Okay, After Midnight by Clapton.
Okay.
All right.
But this is more from college, man. Like, remember that Closing Time song?
Oh, Semisonic.
Oh, that's a good one. I never thought of that.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
that
to
like
think
kills
of-
the parties, and you're like, well, I'm fucking grabbing my jacket and going.
Well, when I was 21, I was like at the bar all the time, and by the time that song came on, when it was popular when I was in college, like somebody'd be like, "Who's getting a carry out, man? Who we going? Whose house we going to?
Yeah, we had.
Are we going there? Taco Bell, man. There, Taco Bell or Denny's.
We had a bar here
Denny's
that
Grand
would play
Slam.
that for their
Right.
closing anthem every fucking night.
Well, that's the problem. I lived across the street from a bar.
Moco Bear says night moves is a banger. Thank you, Moco.
I hate Bob Seger. Him and Michael McDonald.
One
All
last
right,
call for alcohol.
Yeah, so I need a third.
We'll let you guys in the chat help Jeff out if you want.
Let's see here. A third would be Unstoppable by Foxy Shazam.
Bring some 80s in there.
No, they're a 2000 band. They're from Cincinnati. They opened for Slash in 2012.
Is
That's
that
how I
that
met
song?
Slash in 2012.
Is that one song that's like I'm unstoppable?
No.
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 Oh, okay.
Not
One of those like glam revival bands.
I would. You know that Macklemore song, Downtown?
Yes.
The lead singer of Foxy takes the high part.
Okay.
Oh.
He's the guy who looks like Freddie Mercury in that band.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
Actually,
All right.
Roberta Friedman, on a song called "Connect Me," sang the background vocals on that song for them.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's interesting.
6 degrees of GNR separation.
Yeah.
That's how it got to be. Well, anyway.
Times two because Foxy opened for Slash in 2012.
Oh, that too, yeah. Another degree of separation right there.
So here we go. This is our team's best after hours anthems. Chris Caputo chose Get Low by Lil Jon, Gimme, Gimme, Gimme by ABBA, and Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. I chose Living After Midnight, Rock and Roll All Night, and Night Moves. Jeff picked After Midnight, Closing Time, and Unstoppable. So you will be able to vote on that. Unfortunately, this time we didn't get the polls set up before we went on air. I'll get that as soon as the show's over. So as soon as the show's over, head over to the community or post section, depending on what your computer says, on our YouTube channel and vote there for your winner of the Fantasy Rock Draft. The winner will be revealed next week right here live on Guns and Radio. All right. I want to tell you guys something. Every year the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission releases a database of emergency room visits.
Mhm.
And I sent this to Caputo earlier today, but I found this list that they published hilarious. And this is what horrible things happened to penises this year. And
Jeff is clutching his right now.
so we're going to do this
Hands
gauntlet
are over
style.
here. Still. We just got roller coaster stomach after hearing that. All right, we're not even into the nitty gritty. All right, let's go.
All right, so this guy was walking with a clamp board placed between his legs to free up his hand, and it clamped onto his left testicle.
Oh,
Versus this guy closed his penis in the refrigerator door.
oh no, that one's worse.
Clamp all day.
Clamp, yeah, I got to give the clamp.
Clamp all day times
Isn't
2.
your dick in a fridge door?
Could you imagine walking down the street like just writing info on that? You clamp it. And
I know
you're
exactly how.
swinging left and right.
When it happened to me, I was just naked reaching for a beer on the bottom shelf. So I mean, I've been on that on the
That
receiving
chip
end
clip
of that.
flew off the salad.
I ain't never had
bag
a
and
clamp
hit you.
board get on me like that. Okay, so this guy was working on. I'm gonna try to go through these really quick. This guy was working on his deck, and he stepped onto a loose board, and it shot up and struck him in the scrotum.
Ah,
This one's even worse. This guy was holding a dog leash that retracted, and the hard part struck him in the testicle. Now, remember, each one of these is from an emergency room report. So everyone was bad enough that a man swallowed his pride and went to the ER. I just want to point that out. Oh, man. So my Moko says that the clamp is so much worse.
The clamp is still like on the top floor.
Remember when Taco Bell back in the mid-days had that bacon cheeseburger burrito that was fucking good? I can't get nothing like it. Well, thanks, Mike. I don't know what that's got to do.
yeah, that's kind of random.
Oh, okay. The clamp is worse unless it's one of those 40s fridges with the latch. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. That didn't even occur to me.
If it's a
Industrial
modern
style.
fridge, you can't really say modern fridge anymore because like those ones that were built from like 60 to 80, those are the ones that will withstand a nuclear weapon. But so are those other ones made of lead.
You can get inside of those if there's a tornado.
Oh yeah, they're still in the garage. They're still going to work regardless.
All right.
Okay, so this guy was using a wheelbarrow and he was trying to dump it out, tipped it over, and it hit him in the scrotum. And remember, all of these were not just a gentle tap. These are from real emergency reports.
Trust me, I'm on the same page.
Oh, man.
Happened to me, and
That's one I feel bad for. This guy put his wedding ring around the shaft of his penis, and now he can't get it off.
that one went. That guy like deserved it.
Yeah.
All I can say,
instant divorce.
I hope that guy.
Got hard.
I hope that guy has big fingers. Otherwise,
sausage.
That's saying something, bud.
I don't know. You're putting a ring on a micro penis. It may work, but
I don't think you have a wedding ring if you have a micro penis. This guy was practicing self-defense. Oh, that's great. So far, off to a lovely start. Practicing self-defense and was using a cast iron pan as a defense mechanism when he accidentally hit himself right in the testicle. Oh, God. How does this happen? He cut the tip of his penis on a urinal?
Oh.
That's when you're like really long and gifted, and then God spites you for
listen, brother. Let me tell you something.
He probably bragged about it.
I never had to, whatever. You know, I but it's all rounded and porcelain. I don't get. I don't see how that one happens. Anyway. Moko says a smart fridge would have probably had padded doors. It says, please text the speech. It says, please remove your junk from the door.
Okay, you take a picture of it and then put it as like the background on your screen on the fridge.
This guy was masturbating by tugging on the scrotum with a steel wire, resulting in a
That's what you
laceration.
do.
What?
That's what Daddy taught me.
Ugh, it's fucking weird.
It's very
Patient states he was close to a large dumpster and the lid, oh God, was struck, so he crawled over it to close the lid. When he managed to pull the lid down, it caught the tip of his penis. Why was it out of your pants?
weird. What the fuck?
It had to have been out of
It
your
could have
pants.
been like a shorts mishap.
Oh my. George mishap.
Moco Bear says that guy was putting forth some effort. It had to be. Had to
Like
be.
that's what you'd get for being a good Samaritan.
Oh man, placed the hammerhead from a sledgehammer around of his penis and was unable to remove the ring. Oh man, now that one's kind of funny. Okay, I can
We're
see
gonna have
that one happening.
sledgehammers. This guy has a Triple H fetish then.
I can see me doing that. Like, hey fellas, watch this. Bump, 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 bump.
Time to play the game.
A patient stepped out of a truck and tweaked his back. Therefore, okay, this one's a whole paragraph, so I'm just going to read it, and it already is Wile E. Coyote as fuck. Here we go. Patient stepped out of a truck, tweaked his back. Therefore, he took a shower, and while trying to get out of the shower, he hit his testicles on the side of the tub.
I can see that happening more in a bath situation, but you got to be hung like a fucking goddamn giraffe to hit him on a regular tub, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Look at Moco Bear's comments. I want to be your sledgehammer.
Pure Gabriel reference. You gotta love it.
Okay, so anyway, listen to this one. This one really scares me because I'm currently in the process of putting together an e-bike as we speak. Okay. He was riding an e-bike a couple of weeks ago when he tried to stop, but the bike kept on going and the seat struck him in the scrotum.
Oh.
That could be me. I'm not going to laugh at that one.
So, like, he's riding an e-bike, he puts his feet down, but the bike keeps going because and it just scrotes, snacks him.
Okay, like, I'm going to read this next one. And remember, I can't drive the point home enough. All of these were bad enough that they went to the ER. This guy was taking a bath, or no, he was taking a shower when the soap slipped out of his hand and hit him in the testicles. What the fuck? Did it shoot out of a cannon?
Don't aggressively soap yourself. That's lesson learned.
Yeah.
It will foam naturally.
Diving
he probably
into
had one of those bars that were made for soft water, and he was in a hard water, and it just wouldn't foam. And he's just like, motherfucker.
That's why you need to switch to Dr. Squash, man.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Squash. Diving into a pool, hit his testicles on the diving board.
Okay, that would be fun.
I have seen idiots do like where they bounce and then they like their butt hit where their feet were, and then it bounces them up. Yeah, but if you do that, I just sitting in a seat, I can smack my nards, dude.
Moco says dude's got a death grip on that soap. Okay, now this one has a suspiciously small amount of detail. He was cleaning his hedgehog's cage and then began experiencing testicle pain, and that's all it said.
Damn.
Poor hedgehog, right?
Poor Sonic hedgehog.
I wonder if he fucked the rings out of it.
Yeah, he blue balled his owner.
You just hear ching, 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 ching.
Oh no. Collect rings before you die.
Patient states he's been depressed lately. Oh God.
He's been depressed, so he decided to punch himself repeatedly in the dark.
No, it says he was climbing a fence and he slipped and struck the left side of his scrotum.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, hang on. We all know what he was using to clean. Let's be honest. Okay. This one starts out innocent enough. He was playing ball with his dog. Aw, that's wholesome, right?
Yeah.
And his dog was trying to bite at the ball. However, the dog bit his penis.
Yeah, he put some close to there,
Man.
Oh, man. Was playing with dodgeball and then was hitting the groin and the scrotum with a dodgeball. Oh, come on. Oh, and then while he was laying on the floor, another dodgeball hit him in the face and chipped his tooth.
Oh, gee.
Oh man, God,
Smells my
there's so
dodgeball.
many of these. I'm gonna have to skip some because, dude, there's like I didn't realize there were so many hundreds of these.
Yeah, there's too many.
Mocha.
That's literally what I thought of too when I heard about the dog one. I was like, wait, did this guy just like, tried to do like the gay test on his dog or something, put peanut butter on his dick?
Go see if my dog's gay. Let me just get the peanut
butter.
butter.
Roasted peanut butter on my penis.
This guy laceration to the penis after walking into a fan. Fell off the bed while masturbating and landed on his penis.
Damn. Oh, fuck. His penis probably did like a scorpion, like a neck break there.
Have you guys ever watched that show, Sex Sent Me to the Hospital?
I've heard of that. Yeah.
I feel like I'm reading the goddamn episode guide.
Like, there's one where this guy and his girl are going at it, and she zigs and he zags, and he literally, like a twig, his unit just snaps in half.
Oh.
Mike says, Mike Blakely in the chat says, my junk hurts just listening to this. Well, get a listen to this one. This guy was running alongside his bicycle when he was trying to jump on it, but ended up falling and the bike ran over his groin.
Oh.
There's a kid in my school, dude, who rode a bike without a seat on it and like wiped out and lost a teeth.
Oh. Okay, here's another one that I think has happened to all of us. But remember, once again, this was bad enough to warrant a visit to the emergency room. The patient states he was peeing, quote, in a rush, and the elastic of his pants snapped back and hit his penis. Jesus Christ.
What are you worried?
Dude, it's your donger, dude. Take care of it. It's your fucking 3 best friends in the fucking world, bro. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing, man?
Protect your neck and protect your dick at this point.
Yeah, dude. You hit a certain age, like it's only you it's just the 4 of you hanging out sometimes.
Well, it's good to know. At least now, Mountain Dew is the only thing that reduces sperm count. And stupid shit like this probably is going to reduce it.
I don't know.
Did they ever prove or disprove that rumor that weed lowers your sperm count?
Hopefully. I ain't been smoking it my whole life for nothing.
I think they tried to push that on us in health class too.
All that made me want to do is smoke more weed. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. I think we've all been here before. A guy was using a penis pump for the first time.
Didn't read the instructions.
He pumped too vigorously.
Oh,
and then it says no other details provided.
You don't need to after that. That explains it all.
She won't laugh at me next time. Pump, 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 pump. Or the time after that.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do one more and then we'll move on. Let's see. Okay, this one, just the first part of the sentence caught my eye. Riding an electric unicycle, he fell in the tire, made contact with his penis.
My thing is now they make unicycles.
You know what?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I got to do this one just because this one made me laugh. Patient states that he tied a cotton rope around his penis 2 days ago in order to, quote, prove a point. I want to know what the point is.
What fucking point?
To who?
Where's the point?
I don't know, Jeff. What was the point you were trying to make when you went to the ER?
Cotton rope around your dick.
Anyway,
I was really lonely at the time. I was just hoping some wet nurse would come in and take care of me. And then it turned out to be a guy, and I was like, "Fuck."
Sounds like a 4chan bet to me.
If you guys want to read this, by the way, all of these were taken verbatim from the U.S. U.S. Consumer Product Safety's Commissioner's database of emergency room visits. You can read the list in its entirety at defector.com. So, anyway, I thought that would be a fun read for today.
It's not defectorpenis.com?
Defector.
I mean, it should be. That would be free advertising.
Let me reiterate this. It's your 3 best friends. Be kind to it.
Oh, man. Well, do you guys want to play a game or do we want to get into news?
I'm cool with either. I don't have too much news. Yeah. So,
well, I'll tell you what. Then let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, as I stall till I find the fucking clip, it is now time for... Rock and roll headline news, and here's Chris Caputo.
All right, not a lot of news today, but I will start off with some pretty good news here. So Aerosmith bassist Tom Hamilton was doing an interview with WBUR and offered a good update on Steven Tyler. Apparently, his healing process is going really well, but it goes at its own pace. So nothing big, nothing new yet for Aerosmith, but at least Steven Tyler is healing up well enough. Who knows? Maybe we will get that big final run that we were promised, and only got 3 shows into, and then like it went to hell from there.
Or he could just lip sync.
You could. I mean, listen, Kiss did that for like 25 years, even longer probably.
Mocha says that last segment wasn't the news. Not yet.
No, that's a different kind of news. But yeah, it's good to see that Steven Tyler is in good health. It's getting better at least. He's not like 100%, but he's in good, somewhat good health and in good spirits. We just want the best for the guy, at his age. So
Definitely.
Also, in other news, Billboard has released some charts as the top 200 songs and the top 200 albums of the 21st century so far. So this covers from beginning of 2000 to basically, I think, the end of 2024.
Give me the top 5.
Top 5. So I only have a few here from the top 5. So number 1, Morgan Wallen's Dangerous Double album.
What?
Yeah, and he also appears at number 6 as well on the list with another album of his.
Nothing like supporting a bigot.
Yeah. Well, I feel like now once streaming got.
Well, I don't know personally, but the news hasn't been kind to him about it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's what happens when you sing a song about lynching black people on a.
Well, that's Jason Aldean, different guy.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But he's the one who screamed the N-word to his buddies as they dropped him off, and he broke the pandemic rule, and Saturday Night Live wouldn't let him play because he didn't have 2 weeks of like no interaction with somebody.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
And then like last year he was like drunk and like threw a chair off a balcony in Nashville or some shit.
Yeah. Wheeler Walker Jr. claims it was him that almost got hit.
Yeah. And then the rest of the top 10 have Adele, Taylor Swift, Post Malone, Lady Gaga, and the Hamilton soundtrack is also in the top 10.
Huh.
But here I have, thanks to ultimateclassicrock.com, we have the rock albums that are featured on Billboard's top 200 albums of the 21st century so far list. And it kind of shows like rock in the 21st century has been pretty fucking dire. Especially when in the top 10 we have the Nickelback. Linkin Park Hybrid Theory at 21, Daughtry at 23. How the fuck this guy sold records? I mean, he did that one good song with Slash, but that's about it.
I don't know, man.
Is Metallica's Black album still in the top 200?
Well, this is for the 21st century, so that was Metallica doesn't look like they even appear on this list. I see Creed, followed by Kid Rock, which is fun.
Awesome, dude! I wish those two would headline a show in my backyard, so I could piss on them from the top floor.
Don't worry, Kid Rock will probably
be
exclusively playing at Mar-a-Lago now because no one else will pay a ticket to see his ass.
I mean,
well, it should be tax free if you do because it's now a cemetery, right?
Yeah.
So you can't really put all those Ticketmaster fees on there.
Yeah, work that graveyard shift, Kid Rock. Pay your dues, bitch. Go back to Detroit.
Take a bath.
That too. Multiple. Following that, Green Day, American Idiot at 55. The Beatles, their number 1, which is like basically a greatest hits album, was there. Another Nickelback album of Santana's Supernatural cracks the top 100 of this list. More Creed, Nickelback, fucking Stained, of course, Limp Bizkit's on here.
So far, it's like the only band I would consider.
Yeah, but Guns N' Roses does make the list at 190 with their greatest hits album.
Nice.
I thought that came out in 99.
No, greatest hits was in between. It was like 2004, 2005. Because like the record label was like, where the fuck is Chinese Democracy? And I think the band tried to like stop the release of this greatest hits album for like so long, but like at this point there's no chance.
Duff and Slash tried. Well, I mean, it's not that they tried to stop it; they just didn't have any input on it.
That too. I think even Axel's trying to like block the release too. It's weird. All these artists want to block like greatest hits releases.
Why? Get your fucking money, dude. Shit.
That thing's still like on the Billboard Top 200 albums.
But
chart.
would you agree? Would you agree on the track listing on their greatest hits, or do you think there's something missing? There's something that could be omitted. And I mean, just as like if I wrote the songs and my name was on it in some way, shape, or form, I kind of want to have like some input on what goes into it. Like
Yeah.
Locomotive isn't on it, Coma's not on it.
I wouldn't consider either of those a greatest hit.
Yeah, I just
For
why
me,
is
they
Sympathy for
are.
the Devil on it?
Breakdown.
Yeah, but I
know,
mean, it's got to
so-
be like it's got to sell some units on its own as a single to be considered a hit. I think.
Well, I understand, but
Yeah, I think for
Still,
Volume 2, you could definitely do stuff like that. Pull in.
have you
B-sides
guys
and-
seen online on YouTube? It's like a greenish, yellowish album cover, and it's like called "Use Your Illusion 3," and it's all
I've
like
seen ones like
side
that
tracks.
everywhere.
Pretty
Yeah, it
cool.
was like
I
a
mean,
green
I'll check it
one.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like outtakes and demos that. Like,
I think it's fan made.
Well,
some of
yeah,
them could be.
it's definitely put together by a fan, but these are
Oh,
kind of, I
shit.
guess, the tracks they were using.
Cops are
It's
coming
like-
after Jeff again,
Or JD
Bullshit.
Vance.
Yeah.
or JD
No, that's
Vance.
That's his ride. Time to go to Mar-a-Lago, bitch.
That's funny. I didn't realize Jeff lived in the same neighborhood as JD Vance, but we shouldn't be saying stuff like that because now they're going to be able to track him down. Moko says that the greatest hits is just November Rain 12 times. Moko Bear, are you Tara or Robin?
Are you sure about that? I believe it'd be Sweet Child of Mine at least 4 times. Welcome to the Jungle 4 times, and then Sweet Child of Mine another 4 times, and then November Rain is the bonus track.
Oh,
Maybe
man.
Paradise City if you throw in there. If you count like streaming numbers and residuals and stuff into that. I mean, at least GNR is 4 tracks in the Billions Club, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What other news you got?
I was gonna say just going into more of this Billboard stuff. There's the best-selling songs of the 21st century as well. Very little rock in here as well. The only 2 technically rock songs that are in there, of course, Nickelback. How you remind me, because it was played every 5. I think it was played every 9
How
minutes on
shitty
rock radio,
band
which was
is.
so bad. And then I don't know if you consider the Santana song "Maria Maria" a rock song, but it was a pretty big hit.
Santana's rock, yeah.
Yeah,
I consider Santana rock.
yeah. So rock was more prevalent on the album side, not so much on the song side.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like with streaming now, it's taking it to like different levels. Because like I think with like we mentioned like Morgan Wallen and that stuff. Like this dude released like 2 double albums of like 25 songs each, and that's just to like inflate streaming numbers. Like only 3 songs to be good, but the rest are shit. And then some
Yeah.
yuppies still eat it up.
I mean, I like Mexican Slash a hell of a lot more than I like Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, Santana. You mean Prince's inspiration?
Yeah, that's what it said, Mexican Slash.
Did you guys hear about the Grateful Dead dosing him really hard for Woodstock?
Slash or Santana?
Santana.
Oh, that's cold blooded, man. Santana's like your cool uncle or your grandpa of rock and roll,
Right.
man. You don't fuck with Carlos.
So the story goes is like they were so backed up because the crowd was backed up that the bands weren't going on time, and they were like, "Santana, you're not going on till like midnight." And he's like, "Oh, cool." And Garcia like offered him some fucking LSD, and they're like, "Well, we have an opening. You're on in an hour." He's like, fucking peeking and shit.
Oh, how am I gonna play Black Magic Woman on this?
Was that his first time?
I doubt it because he pulled it off.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
Yeah, one way or another. I do have one more. It's not really news related, but it's an article from Loudwire. It's the 5 most quote Guns N' Roses songs by Guns N' Roses.
Okay. What
So
are
the 5 they picked here? Welcome to the Jungle.
they? Okay.
Sure.
Given.
Mr. Brownstone.
Yeah.
I can see it. It's about
Yeah.
heroin, so yeah.
Rocket Queen.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
November Rain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I guess for more of like if you're going for the ballads, and then
Yeah.
You know, with like Sweet Child Mine was like it was fine, but they went more epic with the next two albums.
Sure.
And there's a crazy one for number 5. Get in the Ring.
Not
Well,
one
they
I-
were always kind of a take no shit band, so
Pretty much.
I mean, yeah, Axel did love to fight. I can't really argue with that selection.
Pretty
No.
decent. Even if I think it's a little too appetite heavy, but
I would have threw
Right.
Night Train in there because it's about getting drunk. Maybe
Yeah.
another heroin song like
Dustin Bones.
not
I think
Dustin
as well.
Bones. Shit. If I
I
wasn't
went
trying to
from
think
Perfect
about it,
Crime, honestly.
I can't stop thinking about sinking.
Bad
Bad
Obsession.
Obsession.
Bad Obsession. There we go. Fucking had a senior moment just now.
Ew.
they happen.
Oh, that's a pretty interesting read. And you said that was on Loudwire?
That was on Loudwire, yeah.
Yeah. Some good shit come up in the Loudwire. If you want to see, by the way, we collect articles like this and we put them in our Discord. So if you go to our Discord and you click on the articles section, we put when we find interesting GNR related articles, we put them in our Discord. If you haven't already, Chris, would you mind dropping that in there for
Yeah, just did right now.
good man?
Yeah, speaking of articles, I think the one we posted recently, I saw Brando mention it, I think around the end of 2024. Was that article about Axl Rose renting that apartment in New York and never stepping foot in it?
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. He's like, I love New York. I totally want to move here. Like he never stepped foot in
Best
this apartment
tenant
he rented.
ever.
Literally. Still
Dude.
paid, never showed up, never caused a problem.
I would love to have enough money that I rent an apartment in New York and then never show up and I never miss the money. That'd be
Mind you,
dope.
this is
called
this was
Fuck you money.
10s when like he probably didn't have that much money with Chinese democracy. I don't know how much money they're making on those tours, but
Oh,
I
he's
mean, merch
making-
alone, they're making millions, dude.
Moko says loves the idea of New York. There.
yeah, the dude probably saw like a few episodes of Seinfeld and Friends, and he's like, "Yes, I want
I'm
that."
there, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Central Perk, fuck yeah.
Oh, was that all the news then?
That's everything I got for the news this week. I mean, January is a very slow month for news, so
It is, but I've got something for you guys. And I'm glad Jeff's here to play along because we've got a game that I stole verbatim from ultimateclassicrock.com.
woo.
And the name of this game, and now remember, I stole all of this, and for my shitty PowerPoint, which by the way, Moko, since you're new, I'll explain. I make shitty PowerPoint. So before you get in there, and go, wow, your PowerPoint skills leave a lot to be desired. You're right.
They're
And
shitty, but they're charmful.
That's
No
right.
way.
Charming, dumbass.
So I took this off of Ultimate Classic Rock, and this is guess the music video. Guess the name of that music video. Whatever. Guess the rock song from one freeze frame. All right.
Okay.
Now I didn't do all of them because there were like 40 of them, but I did do a lot of them. So we got like 25 slides here. So I guess that's
Damn.
24 of these. So we'll get through as many as we can. Let's see. Jeff, we'll let you go first. Here is the first freeze frame. What music video is that from? I can't even give you any hints because I don't fucking remember.
I think I
guess
know.
Wait, is that a cow? Okay, so there's a cow
Yeah.
in the background and an old school computer.
It's got like a synthesizer or something. Like
That's not synthesizer. That's a computer, dude.
analog recording equipment or something.
Oh man.
Oh, it does look like an old like synthesizer. So maybe it's like a monitor.
It's got like a move. Is it a move synth? Damn.
Oh, Moko says, "Hey man, I don't judge. Appreciate that, Moko."
I have to guess what music video and what band. I'm guessing, right? Yeah.
Just whatever the name of the song is. If you get the name of the song, I'll give it to you. I think band might be a little too generous here. But I am going to have to impose a time limit.
Devo. I think it's a Devo song, but I can't. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess Devo. Or Men
Devo?
at Work. I don't know.
Well, what are you going with so I can go to the next slide?
What's a good Devo song? Whip It. All right,
Whip
Whip
It.
It. I guess.
All right. This was Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Oh, you were in the kind of the same.
You're in that new wave kind of.
Yeah, you were in the right part of the cosmos. Yeah, so Sweet Dreams by I can't
Rhythmics.
read that, so too small.
Rhythmics, baby.
Oh, and by the way, the reason it says read more is because I literally cut and pasted this from there, and that's what it does when you cut and paste from there.
We're citing our sources, bitches.
I was too lazy to go in and delete that. Some of them do it, some of them don't. So, all right, Chris, this one's yours.
Oh, what the? Lady in Red?
Mm-hmm.
Krista Burge.
That's what I thought.
I'm going Lady in Red. That's my first thought. It was
Let's Dance by David Bowie. Oh man.
Oh, 80s Bowie. That's the only good part of it.
Indeed. All right.
And then him and Mick Jagger went dancing in the street looking for the heroin dealer.
All right. Jeff. Oh, Jeff got it.
That's easy. That's Bohemian Rhapsody.
All right. Let's see. Bohemian Rhapsody. Jeff gets a point. All right. Finally, we got somebody on the board. Chris, here's your chance to get on the board.
Steal if he doesn't know.
God damn it.
Steal if he doesn't know.
What the hell is this?
I know what it is.
Alice in Wonderland shit.
Should we let Jeff steal? Let me know in the chat because we haven't done that yet in this game, and there's 24 of these. So if Chris agrees and the chat agrees, we will let you steal if Chris doesn't get it.
Yeah, I
don't think Chris agrees. He's like, hell no.
I mean, if I don't get it right, then like.
Well, yeah. How will we know? Because we won't know if you steal till I reveal it.
If you don't know it right away, you're gonna sit there and think, and if you take a minute, the other guy might know it. You could say steal.
I was gonna say, seems like you already know this, Jeff. So I'm just gonna give it to you.
All right,
Mary
Jeff.
Jane's Last Dance.
All right, let's see what it was. Or Jeff or Chris, do you want to make a guess first?
I really have no idea. So.
Don't come around here no more by Tom Petty.
God damn it.
All right, let's see what the next one is. Okay. I actually know this one, but I'm not going to say it. This one's for you, Jeff.
I don't think I know. Let's see here.
Wow, look at this! Look at this college brochure right here.
Yeah, it looks like we've got a lady in maybe a science lab or some shit. It looks like
That's
a
what
beaker.
I'm thinking. It looks more like a flower vase. I do not know. I have no clue. None at all.
Chris, do you want to try to steal?
Africa by Toto, I want to say.
Well, that's what
Miss Jackson.
That's what Moko Bear thinks. Is it's
because I was like, maybe it seems like it. Cause I'm like, I remember that's the one where they're like, you know, they're doing on like the book or some shit. And there's like a librarian. I'm thinking that's the librarian.
Well, that's the correct answer. Africa.
Yes, right. The white boy's vision of Africa.
Oh shit! That's the cancel police now coming after Jeff. That thing that Chris
happens.
You get it right, you man. Dare you?
Anyway, let's see the next one. Whose turn is it? Jeff?
Chris's.
That's Chris's turn.
Jeff didn't get it right. I stole. So.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Chris.
Oh man, I feel like I've seen this before, but I'm gonna. It looks like something in the.
Oh. I didn't think this through enough to where I would memorize these to be able to give you clues or nothing.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking White Wedding by Billy Idol. I'm probably totally wrong.
All right, well, let's see. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor.
Yeah, Prince did it better.
All right, here you go, Jeff. Jeff's getting all the easy ones.
This is easy. I Want to Rock. What are you gonna do with your life?
Really?
I want to rock.
Well, Jeff, I'm sorry, but it was.
Wait. We're not gonna take it. Oh, it's the same actor, man, that played in all the same videos.
You mean it looks like Luke Wilson playing a high school student?
No, the dad guy. He played the dad in all their videos.
Turns out he was like 30 back in those days.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Chris.
Oh, I know this.
Oh,
Steal if he doesn't know.
Jeff wants to steal it if you don't know it. It's like a
Sledgehammer,
hammer.
Peter Gabriel.
Damn. Good one. I think
That's right.
it, yeah.
All right, Chris.
It was either that or I was gonna go with Talking Heads because I feel like they would do some weird like avant-garde shit like that.
All right, here's the next one.
Oh,
Jeff.
Addicted to Love?
Ah,
No, it's not. It's not. It's
I
not.
don't
She's
think
not
that's
wearing like
it.
pink. Hold on.
Could be. I think
Oh,
I
I
remember this
saw.
one, but I don't. I remember the artist, but I don't remember the name of the song.
I
so.
haven't a clue.
Oh,
Was
it's
it
in
Milli
my notes.
Vanilli? Blame it on the rain.
Did Chris say something? Did Chris say you wanted to
No,
steal it?
it looks so familiar. Like I've seen this image, but I can't like pinpoint it. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna reveal it then. It's "Kiss" by Prince.
Oh, son of a bitch! I was gonna go Rick Astley for some reason. Thank God I didn't.
Because you never know.
Well, Chris,
Yeah,
here's your
very cool.
next one.
Oh, what is this? Beautiful Day by YouTube?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah,
All right.
I remember
Nice.
this airport video.
All right, we've got 4 slides left. We got 3 slides left. So I guess we got 2 more. Jeff,
Oh, she's got legs.
she's got legs. I'm sorry, it was giving me.
I knew I was.
Oh, I was
close.
gonna go Sammy Hagar on that one. I thought it was like
That's
Can't
definitely
Drive.
ZZ Top Mobile.
Oh no, that's the ZZ Top car. That's all right. Last one. I think it's just the last one.
Oh, I think I know this one.
Oh,
I know
feel like
this.
it's like
Oh, sorry, we have
I know
29
Steel.
slides. We got plenty of.
Plush by.
I gotta.
I think this is Plush by Stone Temple Pilots.
No.
Okay, and Jeff, you wanted to steal this one.
It's Losing My Religion by REM, I think.
Jeff gets the point.
Oh shit! I don't know. This is
All
like,
right.
I'm getting like the '90s grunge aesthetic off it.
Now we have 4 slides to go.
All right.
Oh, I know this.
This
Is
was
me or
yours.
him?
Yours.
Land of Confusion by Genesis.
All right, you guys are tied.
Shit.
Chris, this one's yours.
I know this.
What in the PS1 graphics is this?
Jeff made a hell of a comeback because Chris has been in the lead for a long time here.
What the fuck is this shit? This looks like a Minecraft video.
Actually, this is the last one.
Oh man.
So, Chris, if you get this one, you win. If you don't, you tie.
I don't know. Creep by Radiohead. Some
Money for
random-
Nothing.
Money for nothing.
Yeah, Jeff got it. It was Money for Nothing.
Really?
And, hey, Moko got it.
I
Damn.
mean, he did say there was going to be 25 guesses of Money for Nothing. Like, someone got to get it once.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was way back when we started the game.
Okay. Good job, Moko, then. Wow, Jeff won by 1 point after losing most of the game, man. Chris was in the lead half the way. I thought Caputo was going to win. He had it 3-1, and then Jeff came back, boom, 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 and stole the game right at the end. That proves it's never over till it's over, folks. Well, folks, at this point, I don't think we have anything left to talk about or left to do today except for check out our song of the day.
Yeah. Some more Izzy this week from the acoustic album that he did back in, do I have the year here? I guess probably somewhere between 2007 and 2010, I think.
Yeah, I think this is off of Fire, right?
This is off of Fire. Yeah, actually, it was 2007. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is Long Night by Izzy Stradlin. Let's have a listen.
It was a long, long, long night.
Before we get too deep, I just want to say I didn't prepare a 80s intro for the Izzy song.
Oh, no sitcom intro this week.
No.
I've got a good idea for it.
What is it?
Run the Night Court intro. Night.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on my webcam and we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way because last time it made Caputo crash, and I don't want to do that again because
fucking they could.
you guys can still hear him. We found out, and after watching it back, but I, on the other hand, cannot. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna dim my screen to make sure the camera can pick it up, and let me hit the volume all the way down. Now we're gonna hit play. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Yeah, you'll be. Here's what we'll do. We'll fix this a little bit.
Ooh, that mood light.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, so far.
Honestly, kind of, yeah. Long nights at night court. Holy shit, that actually kind of works. Freeze frame for a second. Hey, Charles.
Hey.
All night.
Oh man, that really did. That did work.
A long night for night.
Oh man, I wish maybe if we do this as a YouTube short, I'll edit that in.
Dude, fuck yeah. That was amazing.
Ever since Jeff said that, and we've been testing that. Like last week, it was Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. We started with I think Disney Channel shows and worked for that, and then we moved to like old shows from like the 80s and 90s.
Sorry, Izzy. It's just
kind of
happened that way, man.
Oh man, that's funny. Let's listen a little more because I don't know how much lyrics we got, but
not much. There are lyrics. I had to get them translated.
Oh, that's oh, you couldn't even find the motherfuckers in English. You had to go and translate.
No, I found it, but I said to like translate it from Slovak to English. So great that Izzy's got some fans in Eastern Europe.
Slovakian.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. Let's listen a little more. So was it a short night or was it a
medium, mid?
Oh, okay. I fucking don't. We got 3 feet of snow on the ground, you asshole.
Guys out there living in the Mojave.
I haven't pulled into my driveway in over a week.
Me neither.
Like my tail end of my car and the property line are like right by the sidewalk. I'm like, that's far as I'm going, fuckers.
Yeah, I've been having to park next to the sidewalk.
It's not that I'm a lazy dick. It's just that my driveway is gravel and I simply can't shovel it.
Oh, it's that I refuse to shovel my fucking driveway. Fuck that. That don't even sound.
There's that.
I dug my car out of the snow, got it out of the yard, and then finally got it on the road. Then I had to go over to the side of the road and dig out a spot for my car to park my car. And I just knew some dickhead, because I live here in the middle of the city. I knew some dickhead was going to pull in and park where I'd shoveled, and I was going to slash his fucking tires. I just knew that was going to happen, but it didn't. And so here's what sucks, though. Some of it melted because we had a 40-degree day, but it didn't melt all the snow. So like the top layer melted one day. It was only 40 degrees for like 3 hours. And so the top layer melted. And then later on that night, it was 7 degrees. So it all froze back. So now when I walk outside, part of it's just ice. And I didn't know that. So a couple of mornings ago, I was leaving for work, and I did a fucking Three Stooges, feet up in the air. Seems like every time I fall, every time I slip and fall, I always do a back bump, but I always get my feet right over my fucking head. one of these days I'm going to break my back. But because literally every time I slip and fall, its feet go all the way the fuck up.
Just like
Tiny
Hulk
baby
Hogan, you have to
steps,
have 19
man.
surgeries for it.
That's all you gotta do is just on a little tiny inch bite. Sometimes just drag your feet on the floor, man. Just fucking.
Well, I've been wondering if I go out there with like some boiling water or some hot water or something and I dump on it and then shovel it, if I can get rid of that. Make me a little path.
Well, yeah, but there's no way you're gonna dry it all, and some of it's gonna turn back to ice. But if you got some like just some table salt, like a whole big can of it,
Yeah.
lay it down. Or if you got like wood chips or sawdust.
I do need to lay some salt down. Moko says, do you think it's hereditary? What, me falling on my ass? I don't know. Could be. That's what did in old Grandpa Bones back in the day.
Speaking of salt, you guys ever been to Chicago where like the big Morton's like salt factory is like you can see on the main highway? You guys know
If
what I'm
their
talking
parking
about?
lot's froze like ours at work is, then they need their ass whooped.
It's got the lady with the umbrella. They turned that whole place into a live venue, dude.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Yeah, so it's a new place I got to check out when I'm up there. But
Oh, that'll
I
be
guess
neat.
Duff's not big enough to sell that place out.
I mean, it's stuff big enough to sell really any place. That motherfucker can't pack out a club.
Speaking of club, I would love to hear this song, like Izzy doing a small club tour. Or a
Oh, I
small
would,
coffee
yeah.
house tour, like unannounced. Like I'll be in Tennessee tomorrow somewhere, or Ohio somewhere tomorrow. Be here at 5 o'clock if you play for an hour.
Dude, yeah, just
Oh,
do
yeah.
it like Prince would used to do, man. The hit and run stuff. You know, it's like a day or two before sell your tickets.
Yeah, dude. Like, man. I mean, Izzy, I'm sure you're like, happy. I'm sure you are. You have your like girl and you have your properties and whatever. But we just get the angst to go out and fucking play music for people instead of a camera all the time.
Surprised he hasn't gotten that itch.
I know, right? Oh, speaking of which, it's 62 days to St. Patty's Day.
That's when you start seeing the weather change a lot. So fingers
Oh, yeah.
crossed.
Hell yeah, because I'll be in Boston, so hopefully it'll
Are
be.
you gonna go see the Dropkick Murphys?
Oh yeah, got my tickets and everything. We all got tickets now. We all going. So, well, I say we all are. Me and Mason and Rick are going. So, expect a vlog on this channel. And
If Rick survives.
Yeah, I have a feeling somebody's getting in a fight. Man, which means I'm getting in a fight. God damn it. Anyway, let's think of that. Let's focus on the positives right now and get into some more Izzy.
I'm messing with the AC switch. Sure is hot as a bitch. Got an itch, I think I'm gonna let it go tonight.
Did he say I'm messing with the AC switch because I'm high as a bitch?
Yeah.
Messing with the AC switch sure is hot as a bitch.
Okay.
And he says, I've got an itch. I think I'm going to let it go tonight.
Okay.
Next verse is gonna have Witch, and then I think he's done.
Or he just repeats the chorus. Ooh. Mini solo.
Was a long, long night. I had a long, long night.
No, fuck you. I had a long day.
It was a long,
You and I both, man.
long night. It was a long, long night.
He got led back to Jeff's trap house.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, he hypnotized. World ends. That's what's going to play as the credits roll.
Just on a loop. That's it. That's all your entertainment now. Sheeple.
That's all you'll get when you turn on the TV looking for what's going on in the world.
Yeah, that's what happens
that.
when you die and go to hell. You turn on the TV, and that's on every channel.
24/7 propaganda.
Like a long, long, long night. It was a long, 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 long.
Long fucking verse.
It is a long verse. I agree. I'm pretty sure he's done at this point. He's just going to play guitar. We got a little while to go, though.
Yeah.
Not much.
It's just like, give me 30 more seconds, damn it. I'm paying for this studio at my own time.
Right. If I want to
He's got his
jam, I'm
own
going
by
to jam.
now. I think he's got his own by now.
No, he don't. He might.
How is he?
How?
Where is he recording this stuff?
Oh, wait, hang on.
This album specifically.
Let's get to the end.
Do you think like if he booked some time at Rumbo or whatever in LA or something, like
Well,
Yeah.
900,000 people wouldn't be like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it just says this was recorded in California over
Never
the summer of
mind.
2007.
Probably
All
real
right.
high.
That was the end. Let's see. Moko says, I always figured I'd be the eyewitness discovery intro. Oh, man, that's fucked up. Anyway, Chris, why don't you read us some lyrics real quick before we get into our final thoughts here?
Yeah. It was a long, long night. It was a long, long night. Seemed like a long, long night. It was a long, long night. Bitten by ants, no AC, can't stand the heat, and I can't sleep. Then he repeats the whole long, long night shit again. I'll give you. Then we got some originality here in the lyrics. The thing that I can't see to do, I wish the temperature was. I think it's in the translations a little bit rough here. So the thing that I can't see to do, I think it means seem to do. He says, I wish the temperature was just cooler. I'm messing with the AC switch. Sure is hot, hot as a bitch. I've got an itch. I think I'm going to let it go tonight. And yeah, it was a long night. He had a long night. And your mom also had a long night, apparently, too. So, yeah.
Well, there you go.
I think I know what happened because it happened to me. So
What's
what I
that?
did is I tried to put in those Wi-Fi thermostats.
Oh, kind of smart home it.
And like I'm no electrician and I'm no HVAC guy and I didn't know how to fucking do it. I just thought I could do it off the internet. And what he did is he did it like me and he just fucked up putting those Wi-Fi fucking thermostats on in his nice house. You had to wait till morning for the fucking electrician or the HVAC guy to get there.
Do it right.
Do it right in the middle of fucking July is the first perfect fucking time to do it. But I'd rather be hot than cold. So it's like doing it today.
Same. Who wants to go first?
I will.
All right, Jeff.
I'll give it a 3. I'll give it a 3. It's good. It's a good Izzy song. I'm not gonna lie. I dig it. It's bluesy. It's everything you kind of like think Izzy is. Kind of bluesy, the slide guitar. I dig it. I mean, I'd listen to it again, but I don't hate it. Like it's definitely Izzy though. So 3 out of 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Basic Izzy.
Yeah.
For me.
Moko says, beautiful. I wish I could share how moved I am by those lyrics.
Oh, don't we all wish we could?
And they
Oh,
say
long
you can't.
night.
I was very moved.
They
Yeah.
say you can't read sarcasm, right? Chris, you want to go next, or you want me to go?
Yeah,
next?
I'll take the reins next here.
All right.
This is one of the better cuts, I think, off this acoustic album so far. It's not terrible. It's all right. At least, like, with Izzy songs, he's not, like, hanging on this thing for, like, 6 minutes. He knows he's got to get his shit in 2.5, 3, give it maybe 3 1/4 or something, He knows what he's good at doing. So it seems like, it's a quick and easy song. It's not a bad song. I'd probably also be somewhere around a 3. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 as well. I did somewhat enjoy this song. So
Well, that's 2 of you because I sure fucking didn't. This bored the shit out of me. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I didn't care for it. Honestly, I had more fun talking to you guys than I did listening to the fucking song. It gets a 1 out of me. It wasn't 0 territory, so I'm just going to give it a 1. But the important question is, what did you think? Let us know in the comments section below. For those of you watching on YouTube, for everybody else, you can head over to gunsradio.com and get your free invite into our Discord and continue the conversation on Long Night. But let's be real. You guys are going to continue the conversation on penis injuries before you will anything else.
Yeah.
You all.
Whatever shit's going on our Discord on the daily. So
I know, man. There's been some shit going on, and I keep checking in, and I see Ian warning people, and I'm like, maybe I should take more of a hand in monitoring this thing. But then I'm like, nah. So I think Ian's got it. He's got it under control.
yeah, I think so. If not, if there's someone really, some shit really going on, please message one of us. We can take care of it. So
Yeah. Message me. I'll message Ian.
yeah.
And
one of us will hit him up. Or I'll take action myself. I don't give a shit.
Mike Blakesley says, I already forgot the song. It was that good.
It was just long.
A bit too long, but I've heard worse from Izzy. So
fair enough.
Oh yeah.
On a scale of, some like a double talk and jive to go get the ball, y'all, it's like somewhere in between.
I don't know. Ball has grown on me over the years. So is Here Comes the Rain, even though that's literally all he says in both of those songs.
Yeah, but like, go get the ball. What was he talking to? His dog? His kid?
Go get the ball, y'all.
Like
Probably.
his nephew?
Yeah. But you know what never gets you by the balls, and that's our Patreon. It only costs $1. Head over to gunsandradio.com right now and get that link. Sign up. And Shotcast Saturday is going to be live in just a few minutes after we wrap up the broadcast this week. And for everybody else, it'll be up on Saturday at noon in its usual spot. But we don't know what we're going to do yet for that, so we'll figure that out. But we can figure out pretty easily what we're going to be doing for the show next week on Guns and Radio, and that's when we spin the wheel. Shall we give this wheel the old spinaroo, folks?
Let's spin the wheel. Let's make the deal.
All right, here we go. Anything but Izzy.
Or Dust.
On the Run, Izzy Stradlin.
Hey!
Wow. Jesus Christ, another Izzy song, On the Run. Wait, what was the last one we did?
We did Long Nights.
Well, no shit, but I mean, like before that. What did we do last week?
No, On the Run we have not done yet. So,
Huh.
what was the one we did last week? Hang on, I gotta look at our live things.
We
did
Driving Down, On the Run, Long Night. Sounds like we got a theme going on here with these Izzy songs.
Yeah. So I guess next week's Fantasy Rock Draft is songs to
run from the cops
across the border to.
I don't know. We'll make it up as we go. We'll figure it out. Next week on the show, now we have done On the Run by Rapid Fire. So
yes,
just so you know, that's in the archives now. If you just can't wait and you want to hear us review a song that's called On the Run.
Can't wait to hear the worst of Axl Rose.
Oh my God. I know. Rapid Fire.
Not to be
terrible.
Confused with Always on the Run, the Slash Help co-write.
Yeah.
Oh, is that out there? Oh, yeah.
Slash and Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
Wait, have we done that one yet? No.
I don't think we have.
Mike Blakesley says, see you in 2 weeks. Just kidding. No, we're going to be here. We're going to be here next week. Hopefully, if nothing don't happen. Anyway, next time on Guns and Radio, On the Run by Izzy Stradlin. We hope to see you there. Be sure to tune in Saturday for Shotcast. And until then, I'm Dustin Bones.
And I'm Chris Caputo. The month of Izzy is rolling on next week. We'll see you guys then. Peace.
Apparently, it's going to be a whole fucking month.
Yeah, wait. This isn't the first time it's happened, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
At least the third.
Rock on.